do that about 3 or 4 rounds. Now, I don't want to take you through a lot of the breathing techniques just yet, because sometimes people have the tendency to get a little bit dizzy if you're not acclimated to breathing properly. And the concept for the breathing is that you breathe deep down into the belly so that you really feel the breath work, feel the lungs expand, and exhale, bringing all the stale oxygen. If you're taking this class in the morning, then that is the time that you really want to clean the lungs, get all of the old energy out, and bring in new life and energy. Many of us are still at home due to the pandemic, so this is really a great way to enhance your energy and bring new life into your lungs and oxygenating your lungs. One of the concepts here with the breathing also is that we know COVID is a lung condition. It attacks the lungs. So this is going to also strengthen your lungs. Of course, you want to wear your mask, do the things that are directed by the CDC, but you also want to notice how you're breathing, and so that you're inside, you're inhaling, you're oxygenating your body, and you're increasing your lung capacity. You want to build strength down through the respiratory system, so that's what we're going to do right now. Inhale through your nose. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Good. Now, as you exhale, you're going to notice your shoulders really begin to relax a little bit more with each round of inhalation and exhalation. Inhale. Hold for 4, 3, 2. Exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Great. So you're going to do that about 3 times per day. So throughout the day, I'd like you to really oxygenate your body. Think about, as you relax your mind, your inhalations, holding, and then your exhalations. Now we're going to move on to the next set of workout that we're going to do with yoga. Now you want to inhale, bring your fingertips all the way up, and really extend those shoulder blades, reaching the fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling. Good. Now this time, place the palms together, extend the fingertips nice and long. Now really extend and reach up towards the ceiling, elongating the spine, and lean over towards your right side. Now what are you doing with your breath? You're breathing. Remember, inhale, focusing on your exhale. Inhale, exhale. Always inhale up and exhale down. Coming over to the opposite side, left side. Good. Breathe and really extend that arm all the way up over into the shoulder blades. Feel the chest rise as you inhale, exhale. Now inhale all the way back up. Keep that nice extension. Extend those arms nice and long. Lower the palms all the way down. Exhale, relax. Good. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. You're going to notice me saying to reset. When you reset, you're going to always inhale and exhale during that resetting period. Reset, inhale, and exhale. Good. One more round. Inhale the fingertips all the way up. Press the palms together. Pointer fingers nice and long. Lean over towards your right side. Inhaling, remember, inhale up and exhale down. Inhale all the way up again. Extend the fingertips nice and long. Lower down, opposite side, reaching. Really nice extension there. Good job. Inhale, exhale, pressing the chest forward as you breathe. Inhale all the way up. Lower the palms all the way down. Now this time, your right palm comes all the way up. Walk the fingertips out on your left side and lean over towards your left side. Nice extension here. Good. Now where is your head? You're going to lift up a little bit more. Sometimes we have the tendency to lower the head down, but you want a nice long extension here. Press the chest forward. Remember, notice where your palm is. You want those fingertips spread nice and wide on your mat. Now breathe. Inhale, fingertips all the way back up. Lower the palm down. Opposite arm comes up. Nice extension. Now lean over. Remember, exhale down. Focusing on your breath as you breathe. That right palm should be nice and wide. Fingertips are spread so that you don't put too much weight on your wrist. As you inhale, exhale, you want to press the chest forward also. Breathing in, we're really just waking up the body. Inhale, lower the palm all the way down. Now this time, bring the palms out front. Clasp them together. Now flip the palms. Good. Just waking up your wrist. If you work on the computer a lot, this is a great exercise for you. Good. Now bring the fingertips all the way back up. Inhale, exhale, release the palms all the way down onto your mat. Breathe, relax. Going back into your reset. Nice deep inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, release from your mouth. Great job. One more time. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. Press the palms together. Lean over towards your right side. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Opposite side. Breathe. Focusing on your breath. Remember, inhale, exhale. Inhale all the way back up. Lower the palms down. This time you're going to clasp your fingertips behind you. Shoulder blades down and back. Press the chest forward. Now really beginning to open up the chakras, really making sure we're balanced from the root chakra all the way up to the crown, from the crown down to the root. Good. Breathe. Chest presses forward. Release the fingertips. Now this time we're going to begin by bringing one foot on top of the other. So whichever way that you can do this, if you are not comfortable with this because you may have difficulties with the knees or you cannot get the foot there, just extend the foot out forward and then start to walk the fingertips out forward, really opening up the hip socket here. Good. Breathe. Waking up the body. This is a great exercise if you want to open up the hip. Now, if you are a little bit more advanced, again, you can walk the fingertips back. Really open up that hip socket by placing the foot right into the inner crease of the inner thigh and walk the fingertips out. For me specifically, I always have very tight hips, so I like to try to really do a lot of hip openers. Sometimes we have different things that are super tight, so I have the tendency to work the hips a little bit more. Now walk the fingertips back. Upper body comes up, going into your reset. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. Exhale, release palms down. Good. One more time. Inhale up. And really oxygenate your body, noticing your breath as you breathe deeply. Exhale, release the palms all the way down. Good. Relax the shoulder blades. Release the leg from out front. Now we're going to bring the opposite leg up into the inner thigh. And again, if you have difficulties, you just want to move one leg out in front of the other if you don't have that flexibility. Now you're going to walk the fingertips all the way out, opening up the hip socket. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, walk the fingertips all the way back, really opening up the chakras. Breathe. Inhale, up, up, up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, release palms all the way down. Now release the leg from out front. Now this time you're going to bring the legs up, place the feet on the floor. Now make sure you're nice and comfortable on your yoga mat. And bring the fingertips behind you. Place the palms nice and flat. Now this time your feet should be about hip distance apart, and you're just going to lift the body up off the mat. Press the tailbone up, breathe. Good, nice tabletop stretch. And if you have difficulties with your wrist, do not try this one. Lower it all the way back down. If you have difficulties with your wrist. Now bring the wrist out front. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. Exhale, release palms down. Good, again, always inhale up. And exhale, release down. Now oftentimes, we do not focus on the breath work. Bring the feet together, bottoms of your feet facing one another. We are not focusing on our breath work enough. So if you decide that you're going to do more yoga, you want to breathe throughout the day, and that helps to relax the shoulders, and it helps to oxygenate your body, and it helps to really stimulate the blood throughout the body. So bring the back of your feet towards the inner thighs and just clasp the fingertips behind you. We're going to just do a butterfly. Just as if your knees are just flapping like butterfly wings. Now you want to concentrate here on where your back. You don't want a round back. You want a nice flat back. You want a nice tall spine here. Breathe as you press the chest forward. Nice deep inhale, exhale. And this is just opening up the hips. We are getting those hips nice and open. And just waking up the body. Good. Now relax. Release the fingertips. One more reset. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. And exhale down. Good. Now bring the knees together and then bring your fingertips behind you. Lower both knees down towards your right side. And you're going to just twist the upper body a little bit over towards your left side. Take your gaze along with you when you twist that upper body around and just really opening up the spine, waking up. Good. Breathe. Now coming back towards center, lower the knees down and just shift the shoulder blades back over towards the opposite side. And really feel that stretch down through the center of your body. Good. One more time. Knees up, lower down, opposite side. Twisting, turning the knees over. And breathe. Inhale, upper body comes up. Knees down, twisting. Breathe, opening up, waking up the body. Inhale, knees back up. Coming back to center, bring the bottoms of your feet together. Clasp your feet behind them. Press the chest forward and breathe. And you want to try to get the knees as close towards your mat as possible. And the concept here is you really press the center of your body towards your heels. Really engage the shoulder blades also. You're going to feel the biceps here. Really engaging as if you're lifting weights because you're really counter stretching here. Inhale, exhale. Now release, relax, stretch the legs all the way out into a nice V shape. Good. Now you are in your V shape. We're going into your reset. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Palms together. Breathe. Nice tall spine here. Flex the feet so your toes should be back towards the center of your body. Good. Breathe. Relax. Good. Extend the fingertips out towards your side body. Now lean, shift your weight over towards your right and see if you can grab your right toe. If you cannot grab that toe, feel free to grab your calf, your ankle, wherever you can reach. And then you're going to extend the left arm up. Nice stretch in the upper body. Breathe. Good. Inhale, exhale, release. Bring the arms out to your side body once again, and then shift the upper body over towards your left side. Arm comes up, right arm lifts, chest presses forward. Good. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. And again, if your fingertips cannot reach your toe, absolutely no worries. You want to grab wherever you can reach. This is yoga. It is not about how far you can reach or where you can stretch towards. It's all about you and how you're going to make your body feel once you complete your session. And you just want to feel better. That's what yoga is all about. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way out. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Good. Now one more time, you're going to stretch over towards your right side. Left arm comes up, but this time we're adding on. So you're going to extend the arm over the top of your head, really stretching out your side body here. Breathe. Good. Inhale, arm comes back up. Nice tall spine. Stretch the arms all the way out. Breathe. Opposite arm stretches, grabs that foot. Nice extension. Chest presses forward. Remember, always lift the chest. Now extend the arm nice and long up above your head. Breathe. And coming all the way back up. Relax, fingertips out. Good. Bring those legs all the way back in. Counter stretch. Butterfly pose again. Clasp your fingertips around the legs. Press the chest forward and lower the knees down towards your mat. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Good. Nice deep inhale, exhale. Relax the shoulder blades. This time swing the feet around. You're going into now, we're going to do cat-cow stretches. So when you do a cat-cow stretch, you really want to make sure your fingertips are nice and flat on the mat. They're spread nice and wide. Now I'm going to turn towards the side so that you can actually really get a chance to see how we maintain the cat-cow stretches. So you're going to come onto your mat. And the concept here is that you round off your back. So you're going to round off your back, tuck the tailbone, belly deep in. And you're going to inhale once you round off your back. Now again, this is probably going to really begin to warm your body because you're lubricating your spine. You've got a lot of nerves that extend from the spine. So you want to breathe and open up, activate the nerves. When you're ready, relax down. Tailbone presses back, chest presses forward, breathe. And make sure your fingertips are underneath the mat. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good, so you're just going to do several rounds. Rounding off the back, press up. Exhale, tailbone down, eyes gazing slightly up. Now focus on where your shoulder blades is. This is a huge favorite for many people. So you're going to tuck the tailbone, coming up, rounding off your back. Exhale, release down, tailbone presses back, eyes gazing up. Good, inhale up, rounding off. Really focusing on your spine. And you want to analyze your thought process at this point. At this point, you want to make sure that you are focusing on the actual pose and feeling. What are you feeling when you press back? Do you feel tightness in your low back? That means means you may need a little chakra balancing there. Are you feeling more energized? Are you feeling a lot of emotions coming forth? Good. Now round off the back, tuck the tailbone once again. Breathe. Exhale. Good. So several things are happening here when you do your cat-cow stretches. What you're doing is you're inhaling. Once you round the back, tuck the tailbone, several things going on. Really press the back up. Exhale, release down. Good. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down into cow pose. And relax. Good. Now this time you're going to just sit into Sphinx pose. Just sit right onto you're stretching out your legs here. You want to make sure you stretch your legs. This is something that we don't do a lot. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. Good. Exhale, lower down. This is great if you're a hiker, which I do a lot of hiking. It's good to really keep the legs nice and stretched. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, release down. You want a nice tall spine here as you inhale up. Good. Exhale, release all the way down. This time coming onto the knees. Now make sure you have sufficient padding when you're on your knees. You're going to want to fold your mat if you're on hardwoods. It's very easy. This is a nice little trick if you have your yoga mat or if you're in a hardwood. You want to fold the mat a little bit. Bring your knees onto that mat. And it really gives you a lot of cushion. So this is a great alternative if you don't have two mats. Now I usually use two mats. However, folding the mat is just as good. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. And exhale, release palms down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, release all the way down. Now when you release back down, we're going into camel pose here. So you're going to raise the feet up, coming onto the toes, right? And you're going to extend the right arm up into the air, leaning back, reaching towards that heel. Once you're able to touch your heel, you're going to lean slightly back, really opening up the chest. Now, I found that instead of doing both fingertips, because there's another version to this, I found that instead of doing both fingertips reaching back, it's much simpler for my clients. So I like to just lean slightly back here and just use one finger, two fingers, just to touch those heels. Good. Lower the palms down, shake that arm out, inhale, fingertips all the way up. Make sure you're nice and tall here, nice tall spine. Exhale, release down. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, release down. This time, opposite arm comes up. Extend nice and long, lean towards the back, reaching for that heel. Once you're there and you have your heel in place, really extend the chest nice and long, arm reaches back. Breathe. Nice deep inhale, exhale, coming back up to center, lower down, coming back down onto all fours. Now stretch the feet nice and long and come down onto the knees. Stretch the knees into Sphinx pose once again. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Now inhale, fingertips all the way up. Exhale. Good. One more nice deep inhale up. And exhale, lower down. Now this time we're going into a nice extension. Hip sockets are fully aligned here. Now palms are pressed nice and firmly on the mat. Now I'm going to extend my mat long once again. Good. Now this time extend your right leg behind you. Breathe. Point your toe nice and long. Good. Now this time we're going again into a balancing pose. You're going to balance on that knee that's there in the opposite palm. So extend the opposite palm nice and long. And you're going to use, one of the tricks here is to use the top of your foot to balance. And that's how you're going to get a nice extension and hold. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. If you fall out of this pose, no worries. This is great for balance. Extend the arm down, lower the knee. Now sink the hips down into child's pose. And you're just going to relax here. Bring your forehead down towards the mat. Good. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, exhale. Now coming back up. Good. Breathe. Now coming back down onto all fours once again. You're going to extend that opposite leg long behind you, breathing. Good. Now, eyes gazing towards the mat, chest is nice and tall. You're going to balance. Extend that opposite arm nice and long. Fingertips reaching out front. Breathe. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Lift that leg up just a little bit higher so that you are one long line. If you could see yourself in the mirror, make sure you are one long line from the longest finger all the way to your toes. Lower the palm down, lower the knee. Now sink the hips down into child's pose once again. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now coming back up onto all fours once again. This time right knee comes up, preparing to shift your weight forward into a nice lunge. Now again, one concept that you can use if you're concerned about your knee is to just fold that mat a little bit back behind you. Good. Bring the leg up. Upper body comes up. Preparing for a runner's lunge. Inhale, fingertips up. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. One more nice deep inhale up. Exhale, release palms down. Now release the palms into the inner arch of your front foot. Now, you should be nice and comfortable there. This is going to, again, open up the hip socket, and that is what we're trying to do here. Fingertips are spread nice and wide so that you do not hurt your wrist. Then now breathe. This time, flex the back foot, lift the back knee up. You are now into a nice runner's lunge. Good. Breathe. And you just want to stay here for a couple of breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. When you're ready, lower the back knee down. Top of your back foot is flat. Bring that front foot behind you. Breathe. Nice deep inhale, exhale. Upper body comes all the way up. Inhale, reset. Fingertips all the way up. And exhale, release palms down. One more nice deep inhale up. And exhale, release down. Now, if you need any kind of modification in some of these poses, feel free to modify the poses. So I'm going to give you as many modifications as I think of along the way, but just try to think of ways you can modify the poses if they're not comfortable for you just yet. So extend that mat nice and long. We're going over to the opposite side. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what's going on here. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, release down. Good. Now coming down onto all fours once again. Palms are nice and flat. Extend the leg behind you. Opposite leg now here. Bring it on the outside of the palm. Good. Now we're going to lean into this just a bit before we go up into the runner's lunge. Good. Breathe. Upper body comes up. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale down. Lower the palms once again. Now prepare to press up into your runner's lunge. So flex the back foot. Lift the back knee up, and you are now in a runner's lunge. Good. Now just start to shimmy that foot behind you so that your body's really comfortable with this. Good. Breathe. Nice deep inhale, exhale. And it really helps to strengthen the upper body here. So you're putting most of your weight into the upper body. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Inhale, exhale. When you're ready, lower the back knee down. Good. Slide that front foot towards the back. And sink the hips down into child's pose. Relax. Breathe. And you're really just breathing and focusing. And you're allowing your body to really marinate in the poses. And just continue into your child's pose as you breathe and relax. Good. Now upper body comes all the way back up once again. Breathe. Good. Now we're going to come up to standing. How are we going to get there? You're going to flex the back feet coming up into downward facing dog. Good. Pedal your knees a little bit. Walk the feet towards the hands. Upper body comes up. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. And exhale. Good job. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Feet should be about hip distance apart here. Good. Now, we're going to prepare for a triangle pose. How are we going to do it? We're going to extend the fingertips all the way out. Breathe. Nice deep inhale. You're going to shift the weight over towards your right. Now, a lot of times people get a little bit turned around here when you want to shift. So upper body comes up, and again, fingertips are spread nice and long. Now you're going to shift. So you're really working from here, working from the center of your body to shift your weight over. When you're ready, turn that right foot out. Good. Now lower the body all the way down without locking the knee. You're going to place the back of your fingertips right into the inner arch of that front foot. And that is sometimes where people get a little bit mixed up. And again, you can come halfway lift, but lower down so that you are now in triangle pose. Good. And we're really opening up the body here. Now, those fingertips that are extended up into the air, lower all the way down, and we're going into revolve triangle. So you're going to release the opposite fingertips coming towards the back of the room. Press the palms up towards the ceiling, and you're just shifting your weight. Good. Lower the palms down. Now, if that was a little difficult, we're going to do the opposite side, no worries. We're going to do a couple of rounds of triangle pose. Now you're back towards center. Both feet are turned towards the front of your room. Good. Now this time, start to lower the center of your body down a little bit deeper. Breathe. Good. Inhale, exhale. Now begin to walk the fingertips all the way over towards your left side. You're going to try to reach your left toe. But you're going to do it by really working the upper body and working the shoulder blades over towards your left side. And that is how you elongate the spine, create more energy, blood flow. Good. Breathe. Good. Now begin to walk the fingertips back towards the opposite side. And this is just to help you stretch your upper body out nice and long. Stretching the mid-back, low back. Breathe. Good. Now walk the fingertips back towards center. Upper body comes up, slight bend in your knees, fingertips rise. Your body is nice and warm, working the entire body today. Breathe, inhale, exhale, lower down, clasp your fingertips behind you, shoulder blades down and back, press the chest forward and lift up. Really stretching out your chest. And you want to keep balance, maintain balance in the chakra. And this is how you do it. Again, you're going to want to add the chakra stones and other things that are going to help you maintain balance. We all need that. Good. Release the shoulder blades. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. Preparing for triangle pose. Now, lower the fingertips down. And you're going to start to heel toe the feet in a little bit so that your stance is not quite as wide as mine was. You want to make sure that you have a nice comfortable stance here. Preparing for triangle pose, opposite side, left side. Shift the weight all the way over. Remember, you're shifting from the waist here. So you want to shift over. So come up, try it once again. Shift the weight over. Tilt the body all the way down. Turn that foot towards the wall. Good. And you want to place the fingertips right into the inner arch of your front foot. Nice tall spine here. Press the chest forward. And remember, do not lock that front knee. Right arm is extended all the way up into the air. Breathe. Now we're going into revolve triangle. If you were unable to get that one, here we go. Once again, you're going to lower the arm down and then the opposite arm comes up, shifting towards the back. Breathe. Good. Inhale, exhale, lower down, walk the fingertips back to center. Turn both feet out front. Tailbone presses back. So you really want to begin to loosen up the back of your legs here. Good. Now lower the palms down, tailbone presses back. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now this time we're going up into an upper body twist. So place your right palm in the center of your mat. Send your left palm up into the air, twisting, breathing. Good. You should feel that right down through the hip socket as well. Lower the palm down. Replace the palm. Left palm goes into the center. Fingertips are spread nice and wide. Opposite palm comes up. Breathe. Good. Now lower the palm all the way down. Your body should be nice and warm. Tailbone presses back. This time we're going into a side lunge. Now, if you have not taken yoga for a very long time, this may not be the right pose for you, but you want to begin to heel toe your feet back in towards center a little bit. Fingertips are still on the mat. Now, if your complete palm is not gripping the mat, that is perfectly fine. You can come up onto your fingertips here. But what you're going to do is extend your right palm over towards your right foot. And you're going to bend the knee down. Okay? So you're really just opening up the inner thigh here. Good. Now, once you're here, you can stay here. And you want to feel that stretch right into the inner thigh. This is an area that we do not stretch as much as we should, but we're doing it today. Extend the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Good. Extend your feet up. Now, there's a couple things we can do while we're here, and we're going to go with it. Now, if you need to come out of this pose, feel free, because if this is your first time, you need to really stretch the inner thigh out here. This is going to be super tight if you have not done this a lot. So those feet are extended up into the air. We're going to add a balance in here. So some of those people who are a little bit more advanced, you can come up into prayer pose and breathe. And just relax into this pose. Good. Great job. Lower the fingertips down, bring that toe down, and shift the weight back up towards center. Good. Press the tailbone back, preparing for the opposite side. So bend that left knee down. Good. Open up the inner thigh, turn that foot up towards the ceiling, pointing the toe up. Breathe. Good. Upper body comes up into prayer pose and relax. Nice work. Good. Great job balancing the inner thigh. Lower the palm down, really stretching out here. You should feel that stretch into the inner thigh. Prepare to shift the weight up and over towards the center. Good. Breathe. Nice deep inhale. Upper body comes all the way up. Inhale, rise, fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Good. Now after your class, you want to make sure you're fully hydrated. Lower the palm down. Getting close to closing the class out. Inhale, fingertips all the way up. Good. Press the palms together, lean over towards your right side. Good. You're almost there. Inhale, body up, and reach over to the opposite side. Breathe. Inhale up. Exhale, release palms all the way down. Good. Breathe, tailbone presses back. Really feel the stretch down through the back of your body. Breathe, inhale, upper body comes all the way up once again. Exhale, release palms down. Clasp your fingertips behind you, shoulder blades down and back. Press the chest forward and lift. Good. And really try to press those shoulder blades deep into the center of your back. And that really activates the nerves back behind you there. Really energizes the body. Release the fingertips. Now place the palms right on your hips and take a nice forward fold. Pressing the tailbone back. Breathe. Good. Lower the palms all the way down, gripping the mat. Tailbone presses back. This time we're going to do a nice arm extension. Extend that right arm out in front. Now you're really working the upper back here. Lower the palm down. Opposite arm stretches forward. Breathe. Lower down. Good. Prepare to heel toe the feet back in towards center. Upper body comes up. You are in a nice stance here. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, release palms down, palms together, preparing for chair pose. So your feet should be about hip distance apart. Sink the hips down into chair pose. Breathe. Good. Really, really waking up the body today. That is our mission, and I believe we have accomplished that mission.